From the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Midday with Joe.
It's time for Midday with Joe. A little bit later than usual because, well, trying to take care of things over here.
And now, brought to you by...
So here's where the topic comes from today. I was watching this piece,
a synopsis
piece on YouTube, and there was a guy at the bank, and he was talking about what he does for a living, and all of a sudden the interviewer goes, "Can I just say this? You smell really good."
It was a girl?
And no. Oh, the interviewer was a girl, yes.
Okay.
And so the guy says, "Well, that's because I work at the candy cane factory. And so I always come out smelling really good."
Candy cane.
Exactly. In Georgia. There's a candy cane factory up in Georgia somewhere.
I seen the fruit, where they make fruit. How about a fruit?
Gummy bears?
Fruit for Christmas. Those fruit.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcakes. Thank you.
I'm a fruitcake sometimes. What can I say?
They call them bricks, but I drove by there twice. I didn't have time to stop in to see the factory, but anyway.
Well, that is exactly the topic. The factories that you may have visited in your lifetime.
Oh, yeah, I've been to a few.
Yeah?
The famous ones.
Are they all food, or have you gone to...
No, other ones. Other kinds.
Like what? Cars? Never went to a car factory?
No, I went through Detroit, but I never stopped at a car factory, but I have stopped at a factory, what was it? Pitney Bowes, that made scales. They make scales for weight.
Was that interesting?
Yes, very interesting how they did it. How they made the gear. They made their own gears. You think of gears, they go in a clock or a gear that turns a wheel or whatever. And these gears were about size of a quarter and about a half an inch thick. And they were made of brass. So there would be no spark or whatever, I guess. I don't know. But what they would do is they had all these 55-gallon drums or more of shavings of brass. Shavings. And it would fall into this vat, and the vat would feed this mold, and it would compress, boom, into the mold. The mold was of a gear. And then it would pop it out on the other side. So now you have a gear coming out with a hole in the center, all set and everything. You could crush it with your hand if you wanted to, but it was all set. Then they take all of these that can take tumbling and have you, and then they put it on a conveyor belt, and then it goes through a oven at umpteen to 2,500 degrees or so, whatever it is. So it's just enough to melt and melt all the brass fittings, but not melt it down so they can't use. And it comes out hard as a rock. And they made their own. So that was one of them. The other one was R.J. Reynolds' cigarette factory. And that was, I forget how many thousands they make in a minute. And a cigarette is made it's two cigarettes at once that are made. In other words, it comes down, you get the white where all the tobacco's put in.
Right.
Then you have your filters. And they drop the filters, and then the white pieces drop in, and it's one long piece. It's all wrapped quick. Then the knife goes down the center, and one goes on one side, one goes on the other. But very fast, very fast, and the tobacco is automatically filled. And years ago when I went, there was an area that was covered. It's a brand new from Switzerland, big new machine, and they had this plastic 30 feet up, that's how high the ceiling was, all the way down to the floor, so the visitors couldn't see the new machinery or the competitors.
Oh, really?
Oh, my.
Way back when.
Oh, neat.
That's the Marlboro Man. That's where I bought my Marlboro hat, and I still have it from way back when. It's 1977, somewhere in there.
It's cool to see things. Robin, you lived near a factory, didn't you?
Yeah, Laddish.
What did they make there?
They made those big rings, all of the stages of the rockets that take off from the Kennedy Space Center. They made those big rings that held each of the stages together.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big foundry, and
that's expensive.
That was really fabulous. They had molten and
Did
everything.
they give tours?
I don't know if they did or not. I never went on one.
Go ahead, say it, Larry. You're dying to say it. Was Saturn there? So they see her rings of Saturn?
That wouldn't be the planet.
But it
That
was
would be
fabulous.
funny.
The only day it was closed was Sunday.
Well,
So
at least
if-
it was closed one day a week.
Yeah, so people came over on Sundays to visit our place because we only lived 1 block away from it.
Oh.
They were fine, but Monday through Saturday,
You never seen 'em.
the hammers, the big hammers would pound, 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 and people would come and sit in our house, and it's like, okay, what's shaking here? Is it an earthquake? And
Oh,
it wasn't.
yeah,
You could hear the big
sure.
pounding of the big lattice hammers, yeah.
I lived near a
Amazing.
nice residential area, but there was a granite. I guess where you cut granite, and every once in a while the whole house would shake, and we were like 3 miles away from it,
Wow.
and because they were blasting, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But I've toured Kellogg's before they stopped the tours.
Oh, in
So I was-
Battle Creek.
in Battle Creek, Michigan. Yeah, I've toured that, so I've actually been in the factory. Now they have the fake factory, just like.
Oh, the fake factory?
They have a fake factory. Yeah, you walk through it. I haven't
You
been
don't
back.
see the
They will not allow you to
cereals
go
and
back
all?
in anymore.
Oh.
Do you know what you call
Just
somebody?
like, what do you call what?
Somebody who goes to a lot of factories?
What?
A cereal factory visitor.
Okay.
Well, you
If
went
go
to
like-
Golden Flake, right?
Hey, Golden Flake.
I
over
did
there.
go to Golden.
You went to Golden
I
Flake.
was.
see
Well,
the
I went as
potato
a
chips.
chaperone. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, you still got the tour, though, did you not?
I got the tour and I got to eat a warm potato chip
Wow.
straight out of the thing.
How cool is that?
I don't know. Are they still in business? I know Golden Flake's not there. I, wonder
think
who's there.
they're a new company. I can't remember.
Are,
But
Yeah,
are they
they-
producing potato chips?
I think
though?
so. Yeah, I think so.
The Signature brand produce the popcorn they make over there?
Signature brand. Signature brand makes the sprinkles that you
They
put
make
on
the
your ice
sprinkles,
cream.
too. I think they make popcorn, too.
They make Paz.
they might.
The Paz Easter egg dye. They
Oh,
make
really?
that too, yeah.
But I don't know if they have a tour of the factory.
But as a WOCA representative, you'd be able to be a reporter and maybe take a tour.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Yeah. Hey, girls. Here you go. Yeah, say hi to the girls. I'm sorry.
So I worked at some
I'm not
factories.
sorry.
But I don't
No,
think they
you're
had
a
tours.
manly
I don't think
man.
any of the factories I worked at had tours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, so let's see. I'm trying to think if I've done any other tours of factories per se.
There were a bunch of candy factories you can tour. That's where.
That's your sweet tooth.
I went to Hostess.
Like I was at Dollywood. And,
Milwaukee.
go in there and look at the bakery and look at the candy being made. I walked in there and gained a pound just from smelling
Let's
it.
see. Let me tell you.
Oh, I
There's,
bet it was
there's
good
one.
tasting.
Oh,
Delicious.
I didn't eat any though. No, I didn't.
There was one in Connecticut I found here.
Connecticut one.
Yeah.
That was Pitney Bowes. There's a lot of factories in Connecticut.
Oh no, I mean candy factory.
That would be Mounds. Peter Paul Mounds.
Oh, is that right? That's
Waterbury,
Really? In
Waterbury,
Connecticut?
Connecticut, I think it is.
In Orange, Connecticut.
Orange, Connecticut, outside of Milford, Connecticut, on the coast. Yeah.
And what's the candy factory that's there?
Orange, Connecticut?
Yeah, I'm looking at the name here.
No, it eludes me.
It is Pez. The Pez.
The
company.
Pez, that's right.
Wow.
Yes, I forgot all about that. Yes.
How cool is that?
Hi, girls. There you go. The Pez factory. Yes, I
20
forgot
seconds, sir.
I forgot. Hey, everybody, have a great weekend. Thank you for listening to WOCA AM Ocala Live with Larry and Robin. Don't forget to be here tomorrow between 3 and 7 in the mall. We're going to have fun in the driveway. This is WOCA Ocala.
Midday with Joe.
To us as a region of interest in the investigation. We had federal agents as well as postal inspectors descending on a U.S. postal facility just outside of one of the Miami airports. We understand that they did a sweep of that postal facility. Then they also did a review of the CCTV footage specifically on the self-service mail kiosks inside that facility, the Opa-laka facility, and also surveillance footage from the surrounding businesses.
A source tells Fox this suspect is a white man in his 50s who's been arrested before for making terroristic threats. We're still waiting to hear about details of his arrest. This is Fox News.
This is a court-ordered notice. Current and former Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury owners or lessees can receive payments and other benefits from a legal settlement related to allegedly defective Takata airbags in their vehicles. To see if your vehicle is included and to file a claim, go to autoairbagsettlement.com or call 1-888-735-5596. That's autoairbagsettlement.com or 1-888-735-5596.
24/7, 365. You're up and at 'em every day. So you don't want something like medical